on the remote. So now what you do is you open your SQL server. ठीक है ना? This is what you are opening up, right? When we have extracted the tally data. ठीक है? Now I pick up the database. So for your stock item, there are three reports which are, there are four reports which are going to be critical, right? Now one is your stock item snapshot, which is कि भाई what is my current stock? Is it clear? So if I look at my current stock, I go here and I pick up this JSON to SQL में तुम कोई भी डेटाबेस ले लो, select star from ODS underscore stock item details tally. Item details tally है ना बेटा? ये वाले. This stock item details tally will give you the stock का जो पूरी की पूरी hierarchy है. ये मतलब कि opening balance, closing balance, you will get everything. ठीक है? This is mapping to tally schema here. This one. Right? Is this clear? So I can pick up anything from here. Clear? So one of the top three retail companies, one of the top three retail यहाँ पे e-commerce companies is also going to be looking at integrating using an API integration. तो वो मैं आपको बताऊंगा. But ये concept तुम्हें clear होना चाहिए. Now this stock item also has got hierarchies across stock group because it can have multiple hierarchies. One stock item can have a parent stock group, then that can have a parent stock group, then that can have a parent stock group, and so forth. So in order to do that, you pick up this select star from item flattening. ये समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? This will give you the complete item flattening across 11 or 9, 10 and 10 levels. ये समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? It will start from primary and it will go down. Then you join it with the item and then you will get the complete group wise flattening. यहां तक तुम्हें समझ में आ गया? Yes or no? Rohit, is it clear, beta? Yes or no? Everyone clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Stock group details will keep all the group details. Group उसका parent क्या क्या है, so forth. But the item details flattening will come from that. You join it and then you get it. Then tally also keeps the batch level details. So the batch level details, beta, is what tally does is if you pick up the batch here, ये देखो ये batch है, right? So it will give you the batch closing balance, the closing rate, but it does not give it to you by the item level. Is it clear? If I look at the stock item, then at the batch level, these are the batch allocations. So it will give you only the opening balance and the opening rate. So first of all is how do you get the batch details is ODS stock or this thing stock item batch details. ये clear है बेटा कि नहीं है? Across unlimited number of companies. But this will not give you the closing rate. So closing rate you need to derive. Right. Now there are two moments which are captured here. This ODS underscore voucher inventory details, which is giving you the details without the batch. So which is actually up to only this level. Clear? and then the batch level details is here. Clear? Yes or no? So all your sales order and purchase order level details, sales order, purchase order, right? All those things, all those are at the batch level. Your sales order pending, your purchase order pending are all at the batch level. यहां तक तुम्हें समझ आ गया कि नहीं आ गया? Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
अमित, रोहित, सब कुछ क्लियर है कि नहीं है?
Yes, sir.
Clear? So I'll be putting this on the YouTube and I'll be giving you this link. Now the cases that come are, one is going to be the inventory valuation. So there are 3 trick cases which come in, which he will be looking at. Which the German will be looking at. Correct? One is he'll be looking at the inventory valuation. And at the inventory valuation over periods in time. Because he needs to know his gross profit. क्योंकि इसमें तो क्लोजिंग बैलेंस आ रहा है ना. इसमें तो क्लोजिंग बैलेंस एज ऑफ द डेट आ रहा है, बट ही नीड्स टू नो व्हाट इज माय ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट. am I correct? Yes or no? यहां तक तुम्हें समझ आया कि नहीं आया? So what I do here is that you go down to JSON to SQL और इसमें एक प्रोसीजर देखो, ये वाला प्रोसीजर देखो, and this procedure is going to be the weighted average rate. So you go down here and this is the weighted average rate by the batch. So what it is doing is it is picking up all the entries based on the purchase accounts and then it is excluding all these. So you can decide to keep journal or you might decide not to keep journal. You might decide to keep delivery note or not decide to keep delivery note. And then on basis of this, he's giving you the inventory valuation cost at the batch level. ये तुम्हें समझ आया कि नहीं आया? So what you need to tell him is that based on his logic or his understanding, because sales order, purchase order are pakka not going to be there. Now question is whether he wants to keep delivery notes and receipt notes or not keep delivery notes. He wants to keep only invoiced. Whether he wants to include the stock journal or not include the stock journal in his inventory valuation. Because stock journal भी तो हो सकता है ना. I can transfer the inventory from one location to another. That quantity might be 100 but the value might be 0. Is it clear? He might want to exclude journal, he might not want to exclude journal. उसके बेसिस पे उसकी इन्वेंट्री वैल्यूएशन यहां पे आएगी. Is that clear? Yes or no? This is for those cases where you need to get perpetual batch closing balance. कि मेरी batch की कितनी closing, because you see here this batch closing balance is not there. It's only the opening balance. Is it clear? Yes or no? So he is going for batch.
Is this the snapshot?
This is the inventory snapshot, yeah. Is it clear?
We didn't get. Okay.
Then he will say, boss, I want to see my purchase order pending and sales order pending. So for them, the ready-made procedures are here. These are the ones which we need to look at. Is that SP underscore pending sales order and SP underscore pending purchase order. Is this clear? Because Tally has got number of options. But it's a 5,000 people company. So 5,000 people company will not be making something very simple, right? ये समझ आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है? करेक्ट. तो ये कूलडेक का लॉजिक है. एंड द सेल्स ऑर्डर पेंडिंग जो वाला है, ये वाला जो है राठी का ये लॉजिक है. दिस लॉजिक इंक्लूड्स द डिलीवरी नोट्स एंड द रिसीट नोट्स. तो वो थोड़ा स्टडी करना पड़ेगा कि डिलीवरी नोट्स एंड रिसीट नोट्स आर देयर और नॉट देयर. Is that clear? Yes or no? Then the third one is, he can ask you is कि भाई मेरी cost of goods sold क्या है? Right? Because he can come and say that there is what's a cost of goods sold. So now your historical inventory movement will come from inventory, the batches I've shown you, this and this is shown you, this and this I've shown you. Right, now your historical inventory movement will come अब ये हमारे मोबाइल ऐप्स में बेटा, ये टैली में हम लोगों ने जो मोबाइल ऐप्स बनाया था इसका बैकअप है. करेक्ट. नाउ दिस वन एक्चुअली ऑल्सो हैज सम लॉजिक रिगार्डिंग मूविंग एवरेज रेट. ये लॉजिक जो है हम लोग जो है तुम्हारे प्रोडक्ट में भी डाल सकते हैं. वील हैव टू चेंज इट. Okay, so this is going to give you perpetual. So this SP underscore moving average rate will give you what is my weighted average cost, weighted average profitability without the batch over periods in time. ये समझ आया कि नहीं आया? And this SP underscore cost of goods sold will tell you what is my profit. This procedure will tell you what is my inventory turnover, how fast my inventory is turning over, how fast my inventory is moving. Is that clear? तो तुम ये दो पक्के रखना. आई विल गिव, इट्स ऑन द यूट्यूब 1, 2 and 3. ये पक्का आएगा. इफ द गाय इज गोइंग इन एक्चुअल डेप्थ, ही विल आस्क यू फॉर कॉस्ट ऑफ गुड्स सोल्ड, ही विल आस्क यू फॉर वेटेड एवरेज रेट. तो ये प्रोसीजर जो है हम कह देंगे कि हम आपका डाल देंगे. वी विल पुट दोज प्रोसीजर्स इन योर प्रोडक्ट. Clear? The reason I did not put the cost of goods sold and this thing is that sometimes the numbers come out different. So I didn't want my product to be scrapped. So I did not keep them in the core product this time. Is this clear? Any questions?